Hello, everyone.
Welcome back to the Last Idea Podcast!
Yeah, we lost count of the episode.
CJ!
As you can all see, as always, I'm the most civilized one of the
Shut your
group.
bitch ass up.
Back at it again.
The thing is, we just walked out of the stasis chamber. We just walked out of the cryogenic stasis chamber where Walt Disney is hiding. He gave us a shout out, but you didn't see it. It was off screen.
Yeah, you should have seen Mickey Mouse. He was giving me a blowjob earlier.
It says the most civilized person.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, guys, we have a lot to talk about. It's been a hot minute. So the government shutdown happened. We're still alive. The rapture happened. We're still here.
I think Israel is gonna... We're gonna give $5 billion to Israel. They're gonna go to war with Iran. We just can't stop winning! Let's go!
I know we died for Israel.
I know we don't.
Yo, George, has it like the, what was it, the S&P 500 went down like 7%?
7.5%.
Yeah.
Dude. That's like literally...
In the last 1 month.
That's probably 500,000 jobs gone.
Trillions of dollars.
Hey, listen.
gone.
This is what we voted for, man.
This is
what we voted for,
God.
Mr. President. I'm tired of winning.
I didn't even get to vote.
We know.
Yeah, look at you.
Yeah. I mean, look at you, man.
This is what you guys voted for. This is what you wanted, not me.
Excuse me.
I
was
had no
forced.
voice.
I was forced.
I voted for
was
Kanye West.
Yay?
Lies.
Flashing.
Lights.
All right. Now, all seriousness, though, the thing... Wow, we're not actually TikTok brain. We're actually focusing on
No,
the
because
subject
this is
at
so
hand.
bad.
Yes, that's how locked in we
All
are.
right, guys.
Okay, yeah. Get us up to speed with
So, Invincible. Probably the greatest superhero show ever if looking at
Whoa.
this. Cap.
No. It's the greatest superhero show of all
What is
time.
bro
Time
cooking?
out.
Cap.
Greatest superhero show.
Have you never seen Captain Underpants?
That's a movie. Just the look, bro. Oh my god. Dude, we gotta
Let's go back to the workshop now.
Pack it up, boy.
Audience, you gotta know how Walt over here looked at me when I said that. Walt was like, "What about Captain Underpants?"
It's a movie.
It's a movie, and he just like,
Okay, are we including movies or just TV shows?
I said show. Because if we're gonna include movies, then we all know that Into the Spider-Verse is the greatest superhero media ever made.
Also, our audio sounds a lot better because we're in a studio. Yeah, George, he
He
robbed
sold
a
his
few
booty
banks.
cheeks and he got us a studio.
Yeah, some sacrifices needed to be done, but we just wanted to thank George for the sacrifices he made.
Walt, I've never seen him make that face. I wish we had a camera. Bro.
He even took off his glasses. That's how serious this is.
He got angry.
Benjamin Netanyahu.
Yo, the way he looked at me, bro, he wanted me dead.
That's the look of despair right there. The look of disappointment, but not as
I'll
disappointed.
burn down 5 synagogues for what you say.
We resumed $5 trillion to Israel. Anyways, okay. So as you were saying, Invincible is like
the greatest superhero show of all time. If you want to look at season 1,
season 1 is that's it.
It's
That's
just
it. That's
it's
it.
lightning in a bottle.
Okay, but at the task at hand right now, we're actually currently just okay.
We're watching season 4. We're watching episode 4, season 4, which came out 2 days ago.
This is dog shit. I'm just gonna save it. I'm just gonna save y'all the trouble. It's dog shit. It's fucking filler.
I will say, we're not even done with it. It's so bad we actually started the podcast.
Bad animation, bad dialogue, horrendous writing.
Are we gonna spoil it or are we gonna give a spoiler?
We're gonna spoil. Okay, spoiler warning. We're about to talk
spoiler
about.
warning.
So like the episode begins with a group of demons, right, wearing armor and like about to fight this Volcana chick, right?
Yeah, just this shit's out of nowhere. By the way,
Like look,
no explanation, no context.
Look, I was kind of interested in it, right? Like
just a cheesy D&D session in just a real.
I mean,
life
the
show.
lady had like decent breasts and stuff. So,
huh?
Walt, do you have anything to confess right now?
I'm sorry. They should have made corn. They should have made corn. It would have been a lot better. It would have been a lot better. The money. It would have been money's worth.
Do subscribe to the hub daily.
And join the hub.
And so, like,
Undoubtedly, is me researching this on R34.
oh my god,
Fictitiously.
Yeah, we know you're ready.
fictitiously. What does that mean?
I don't even know. I just made that up.
Fictitiously. That's the thing now. This is the fictitious podcast, guys. But
That should be our thumbnail. That should be our fucking
for
thumbnail.
the audience, it's just Invincible and Darkwing just falling down a fuck. You know that one scene. Dark Blood. Whatever the fuck it is, no one cares because
No one
gives
gives a
for 30 minutes. That makes no fucking sense. Anyways.
okay, so how it starts out, guys,
Anyways,
is that you see,
yeah.
I think 4 demons, right? There's Damien Darkblood.
Yeah.
Darkblood's sister. Unironically, her name. She doesn't get a name. I don't.
No, it was like
Domino.
Domino.
Okay, they die basically.
Okay, yeah, sort of.
Yeah,
So, like,
they
yeah,
die.
the other 2, they'd never get named, or like the other 3. But by the way, they don't get characterization.
Irrelevant.
They didn't need 5 demons. They could have had the 2, and you actually get character. That would give you more time to characterize those 2, show that, like, Damien cares about his sister.
You know the sensation of blue bloods? This is what the fuck this was. It was just a bunch of edging.
Like I'm kind of interested in, like, okay, so we got like this tribe of demon species or whatever.
We never asked for this.
I mean,
No, it's
there's
not even
plenty
in the
of stuff.
comics. You said it yourself.
Okay, yeah, so actually something very important, Damien Darkblood in the Invincible comics was just a joke character. The entire joke was like, guys, Omni-Man killed the Guardians. And that's like 5 chapters after they already found out that Omni-Man killed the Guardians. Like, that's the joke. He's just a bad detective. In the show, they made him an interesting character where he's an actually great detective, and he's the only one, well, him and Cecil are the only ones that actually suspect Omni-Man. And Cecil gets him out of the way because he's too smart. Like, that's how amazing he is. But he doesn't do any detective stuff here. He's just being, like, a fighter.
He's talking like a 5-year-old. Ooga booga.
Okay, he kind of talked that way in like...
He sounds retarded.
It sounds like he has Tourette's.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to yell at your face.
You do it all the time.
You're hurting Lucas's feelings. Right
Shut up.
No, not feelings, feelings.
Shut up.
Don't worry, Lucas. I got you.
Kill yourself.
Okay. But I really do think the audience needs context of the previous episode. That way they know why we paused it. Or, like, why I crashed out.
Yeah, so, like...
Just for even more background information, just for story. When Walt here fucking crashed out, he got up from his seat, visibly about to cry, walks in the corner, then falls straight to his knees, like bawling his fucking voice out, then falls straight to the ground
He
laughing.
actually, like, had a breakdown. Like, mind you, all right, so in this room there are 6 chairs because we have a very expensive studio, guys.
1, 2, 3.
6 chairs.
Yeah, we have 6.
He was on the chair on the far right, on the far bottom right, and he gets up, walks to the front of the chairs, goes all the way around to the corner of the room, turns around, falls to his knees crying like he did that one time in the grocery store. When
He
saw
had
him.
like a whole Attack on Titan crash out right there.
Dog, he actually had like the anime flashback. Like I saw the scenes playing in his eyes, and then he just fell to his knees crying.
No, but please, dude. The audience needs to know why.
And then like
Tell them why!
After we saw him do that, me and Lucas fall straight to our knees at the same time, just laughing. Just
What can you do at that moment?
Okay, I'm gonna give context as to why this happened for me.
All right, go on.
Okay, previous episode, I'm pretty sure we're in episode 4, right?
Yeah.
Episode 3, Mark is having some conflict with himself. He's just acting like an animal. He doesn't even think, he just does. So he basically over here tries to kill anyone in his way. He's like, "Oh, Satan, I'm gonna kill you!" Like he wants to kill absolutely anyone that gives out bad vibes.
You're describing him like a rabid dog right now.
He is. Okay.
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that
So
bad.
then he goes to
He at least feels remorse. He feels guilt. He confronts fucking Art about this. He's not a rabid dog.
Okay, he confronts
Champ
Art
with a machine gun.
He confronts Art, and he had in the 3rd episode, he had the blue and black suit. He gives it up. He's like, "I could never wear this again." Mind you, Art gives him his old OG season 1 suit back. And what do you see in episode 4? What do you see? Guys, what do you see in season 4?
Season 4, episode 4. Episode 4. We see him get summoned by Damien Darkblood wearing the blue and black suit. And the explanation?
There is none.
Actually, I think they kind of explained it, but they did it poorly.
He got it back.
He put on the blue and black suit because, like, Invincible has this Invincible Ink thing where basically people can pay him to go do something for them. And some, like, Indiana Jones or some Tomb Raider wannabe chick called him up saying...
A white woman.
White woman jump scare. Called, like, the Invincible Ink. Was like, dude, do that over there.
Lock in, son.
We're recording. Like, called up the Invincible Ink. Like, hey, can Invincible come save me from this tomb that I'm in? Because there's a mummy ghost here that's going to kill me. So Invincible flies in and then gets summoned to hell.
That's not how this works.
But we didn't see him.
He gave up the blue and black suit and got the yellow...
The yellow one.
He got it back! Why would he put it on? If he swore not to put it on again, you cannot defend it! You can't defend it!
Hey, Art, give me my old...
Hey, yo, give it back, bro! Give it back. Hey, yo, let's run it back. I'm gonna bet so much money that in the next episode, he has the yellow, blue, and black, and he never explains it. Why he had the blue and...
I was low-key thinking, I think they made this episode in the past... And
they're so bad.
No, hear me out.
They're just so bad.
Hear me out. They made this episode in the past and they kept it on the shelf.
No, it is. Because it's literally where we left off.
It's nowhere.
Literally where we left off.
It's like it has nothing to do with anything else. It's literally, like, which is something shows will do sometimes. Like, they will leave an episode on the shelf, pull it off, and be like, we need something to pad out the season.
with Dragon Ball Z doing this shit. This is Invincible. They're doing a poor job.
Goku solos.
So, like, anyways, back to the actual...
This is disgusting.
So,
this
like,
is horrible.
actual episode plot summary as of where we are right now. So, like, the volcano chick is, like, doing this whole monologue, and the demons are just sitting there listening for some reason, instead of just jumping into battle. But the demon...
Kind of hot.
She, like, the volcano chick... By the way, this is something I don't think either of you guys pointed out, but I thought about. The volcano chick summons, like, the Magma Knights.
The Rock Johnson.
The Rock dudes. Who were used by, Doc Seismic.
I know, I got that too.
Yeah, but here's the issue. Okay, so supposedly in this story, we're told that hell is so deep in the surface that a Viltrumite, Invincible, would die trying to fly up.
Possibly.
Allegedly.
But, like,
implied.
Here's the thing, though. We can trust it because Damien Darkblood is...
He talks like a 5-year-old. How can you trust that?
He's, like, literally millions of years old. He's from the 5th age.
Okay.
Whatever that means.
Okay, with time...
He's at least...
How do you gain wisdom? How do you gain wisdom?
Learning.
No, but doesn't, like... The more time you live, the more wisdom you have, right?
Yeah.
He's been alive for millions of years.
Immortal.
Duh! Oh. No, you know what? High five. You know what? You did it. Case closed.
All right.
Your Honor, I have no further...
If you're going to say, why can't he speak normal English? The real issue is that he's speaking a human language. Like, come on. We're supposed to believe that in, like, this species from a different reality that is billions of years old has tongues, has vocal cords.
They're trying to prove that Satan he's a nice guy.
No.
What the fuck?
Okay, yeah, let's we'll get into that. All right, just let me play this out, bro. You're
taking
rushing
too long.
You're rushing it.
Are you a rusher or are you a
Are you rushing it?
Or are you scared
of my fucking tempo? Why do you suppose I threw a chair at you?
Yo, mind you, he's in the show. J.K. Simmons is in this fucking show. He's the only good thing about it.
Mike Ehrmantraut from Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad.
We had a good thing going.
Bro,
you and your pride.
I hate Paul. He stole my woman.
I don't know.
I hate...
Yo, free Paul. Paul did nothing wrong. Free Paul.
Okay, so yeah. I want to point out...
Spider-Man's number one...
All right, shut up. I want to point this out. How did Doc Seismic send an... Like, how did he...
I'm gonna die.
No, hear me out. How did he communicate with creatures that far beneath the surface to summon them to fight on his behalf? Like, I could buy it for the centipede creatures, right? Because, like, theoretically, those could be a couple 100 miles deep or so. Like, a couple miles deep or whatever. Right? Not like so far down that a Viltrumite would struggle, right? And like if they're underground, maybe they have like weird vibration senses, right? But like the Magma Knights come from the Volcano Woman. I'm just gonna call her Volcano Girl. They come from Volcano Girl. Volcano Girl created them. We see that.
So did she help Seismic?
She hates humans. They say that later in the episode. Why would she do that?
So this is contradiction.
Yes, that's my point. They bring in the Magma Knights instead of making them.
He didn't create them. She did.
I mean, I always assumed that they were kind of just there somehow.
They just spawned in.
Yeah, but like they're so far beneath the surface. It's like, oh my gosh, like what? Why? And I know this seems.
What
like
if he had another portal?
I was actually I was low key.
Flint and steel.
I was low key thinking it would be like if the Illagers, like the crossbow guys in Minecraft, rode a freaking gas to a village.
You do realize they did that in the fucking Minecraft trailer, right? And everyone was hating on it.
No, hear me out though.
They explained it.
The piglins did that, not the air.
They don't remain piglins in the overworld.
They had a potion that led them.
No, but we didn't know that.
I thought they said
That was in the movie, not the trailer. So when the trailer popped up and they were
okay. Well, that's people being dumb. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, it's not.
No. If you're gonna criticize a movie before the movie comes out, you're an idiot.
No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. That's not how this works. That's not how this. What the fuck?
That's exactly how this works.
No. Listen. They put out a trailer to see if the audience will have interest. But if the trailer looks like shit, people aren't going to look at it. Because the trailer is supposed to hype up the movie. But if the trailer looks like trash, why would the movie look good?
I know we criticized the movie for being a movie.
No, the thing is, right? No, hear me out, okay? You're saying that... Okay, this is off topic, but... Like,
no, we know this is.
You're saying that people criticize the movie for a plot hole, for a lore issue.
Yes. Yes.
That's different.
Exactly.
That's different. No. Okay, listen to me. Criticizing the visuals, that's all right because you see the visuals right there.
It's not a visual. It's a lore fact.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Why can't we criticize it?
Because the movie's going to explain it, or at least we should at least let the movie explain it. The trailer doesn't have time to explain it.
They don't.
Then you criticize the movie. But that's criticism. Why are you crying?
Why? You want me to wait?
Yes!
Explain why he has it on? There's no explanation. The last episode, you're like, I'll never put this on again. What the fuck?
No.
That's like the fucking Venom suit.
It's almost like it's a textbook definition of a hook for any cinematic trailers or any
No, time out.
That's not a fucking trailer.
Time out. We're talking about 5 different things right now, okay? Your initial point was that in the Minecraft movie trailer, the piglins could go into the overworld, and people criticized that. And then the movie explained that it was a potion that let them go into the overworld. All right?
Yes, in the movie.
We should have waited for the... Yeah, you can't criticize you can't say, oh, the trailer's bad because they go into the overworld. Let the movie come out. If they explain in the movie, it's not a plot hole. This, though, there's no explanation for why... Okay. No, there is legitimately no explanation for why he has the suit on. It contradicts what we previously saw, and it makes you think, like... Hold on, he was wearing his suit. Like, not even wearing... He was holding his suit. He held the yellow and blue and black. And then was like, hey, give me back the old one. I mean, you just gave it to me. No, give it here. And then Art was like, oh, okay. Like, which he probably doesn't need this suit.
Can we make crime legal? For like I really want to kill these
legalized nuclear bombs.
Legalized nuclear bombs.
I need to kill these creators.
Shadow Wizard money game.
I'm really mad. I'm just really pissed off.
Real trap
No
shit.
context. Damn, son. Where did you find this?
I think the guy that did that was I think he was one of the creators.
McLovin.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
I'm sorry. No, I'm really pissed off. No, I'm more pissed off at this than the FNAF 2 movie. No, I'm being dead ass. The FNAF 2 movie did a better job than this horseradish.
Horseradish.
He's so mad he can't even swear. That's how you know it's bad.
He's gone full Wigger lingo right now.
Oh my god.
All right.
No.
White guy
This is worse than Blue Paws.
Okay, let's continue. Let me continue with the synopsis, guys. So, yeah, anyways, the Volcano Woman is like, I took the hell from the Great Beast. And then the demon people are like, nuh-uh, and get killed. They get literally beaten, bro. She like takes 1 HP of damage. Says, oh, okay. She said, oh, I understand it now.
I understand.
Cuts 2 demons in half at the same time. Like, just punches through a third. Then, with Damien Darkblood's sister, fills her up. I am not joking, audience. Shoves her literally fists her mouth.
They should make corn.
And then filled her up with her fluids.
At least corn is not this serious.
This is so, and then she literally inflated. I am not joking, audience. Invincible had inflation porn on TV.
Yeah, they would have done a better job.
And then for some reason she leaves Damien alive. She's like, all right, I'll let you go. See ya. Like, and Damien just gets everyone, puts them in a sack that he didn't have before, by the way. He just got the sack.
No, it was just off screen.
Puts all of the body parts in the sack. And then drags it back to Satan. He's like, Master, I'm sorry I failed. Yeah, I know you failed. I failed. Yeah, I know you failed me.
Benjamin
Oh, God, bro, we're not.
Satan,
Guys, you're going to get this podcast taken off of the internet permanently. Stop it. You need to stop. You're going to get us.
Checkmate, liberals.
You're going to get us killed.
Do you realize?
Do you realize? George, Walt.
We put ideals. We put principles over people and profits.
This is why Invincible Season 4 episode
No.
is absolute cinema.
Shut up. Let justice be done, though the heavens fall.
You're funny. You're a real funny man.
So then, Damien Darkblood is like, hey Satan, I got like this blood from the crime scene when Omni-Man like just freaking obliterated those punk Guardians of the Globe. And Satan's like, nah, I don't wanna.
No. That's even worse. You're like, that's Omni-Man's blood. Yeah. He summons Omni-Man. Omni-Man is the one that's supposed to show up and set it to Mark. The explanation? Y'all have the same blood. No, you don't!
Yeah, like, so I'm gonna, like, retroactively kind of
justify?
No. I'm going to acknowledge an argument that someone will make. The argument is that Viltrumites...
So just basically devil's advocate.
Yeah. Someone may say that Viltrumites have dominant DNA. That's an actual canonical fact. That's why you see Oliver, he's becoming more human because Viltrumites have dominant DNA.
This series does not care about consistency.
I mean, maybe.
I thought you were about to say consent.
Implied consent?
I saw in your face.
Okay, well, cover your ears, Wilkert. Cover your ears. Well, from what we know later, if you read the comics, it really doesn't care about consent. We won't talk about that now, though. So basically, somehow it summons Mark. Like, the ritual summons Mark instead, and then Satan also, like, repairs the demons. Also, something that, like, really kind of confused me is that the demons have, like, human organs. Not human organs, but they have animalistic organs, right?
Mark tried to kill Satan.
No, that was goated. That was actually hilarious. Damien Darkblood is like, all right, Invincible, Satan.
Kill him.
Satan, Invincible,
Touch gloves.
and then Invincible. Invincible's like, hey, wait a minute, this is Satan. All right. All right,
No, the show even makes it worse by saying God does not exist.
Okay, we'll get into that in a bit. I will say that is kind of something I was thinking about. Is like this just feels like so preachy, but like
Isaac Newton exists.
Like
Benjamin
so Invincible just rushes over, grabs Satan's throat, and is about to kill him. And from Mark's perspective, it makes complete sense to kill Satan. The guy hear me out. The guy who's apparently behind literally everything bad, probably including his own father, behind Hitler, behind Stalin, behind freaking like Invincible Season 4. He's behind everything.
And then Chris Chan's behind him.
Sonichu! Oh my goodness! It's Sonichu! It's been him the whole time. Sonichu is the great beast. But anyways, so Invincible's about to grabs Satan by the throat, about to kill him. Satan's like, "Oh my God, harder, daddy." Invincible immediately lets go of him. Like, what the fuck? But then they get the explanation. I love how it, you took time to process that. They explain. Shut up, bro. They explain to Invincible that there are these ages or something. Like in the first age, there was monsters. They trying to be Adventure Time so bad before there was time. There was monsters.
Yeah. There was the cube. Transformers.
And then,
I gotta use the bathroom.
All right, get out of here.
Okay.
So then, the volcano chick and her kind,
What are you doing? The fuck are you doing?
Her people are from
You're fidgeting around your chair.
I forgot I left my phone here.
the volcano chick and her people are from the 4th age. The demons are from the 5th age. Mark is in the 6th age. The story takes place in the 6th.
Where's the 7th?
6, 7.
I'll fucking.
Look, in my
matter of fact, I'm not even gonna murder you guys. I'm gonna lobotomize myself just so I can have the same level mindset, the same IQ as both of you combined. And even then, that won't be enough. Look, therefore,
if I have to hear it, all right, daily from the people.
Oh,
Guys,
I know what. I know what you're playing.
I don't think I'm ever coming back to finish this. We're not gonna finish this.
No,
I'm sorry.
podcast material.
I understand, but my sanity is more important.
What's sanity?
You want to know how I got these scars?
Want to know how I got these scars, Batman? Invincible season 4, episode 4 was genuinely so bad that I tried to cut myself, Batman. Joker, it wasn't worth it, Joker. It was worth it, Batman. Season 1 was lightning in a bottle. Season 4 is the bottle's broken, Batman, and my hands are burned.
Dog, you should be a corn star.
What? Dude, get away
an animation one.
What?
You do like a voice, like you're the voice on.
Bro!
God, I'm done. This is where we gotta actually tell you guys something.
I'd rather be skinned alive, dipped in salt brine, than shoved feet first in an active volcano, than listen to any of you two brain rotted.
Hear me out. Would you rather listen to us
or watch
for 5 minutes or watch this episode twice?
It's been 27 minutes, dude.
It's almost like you won't let me do the plot synopsis.
It's almost
edging.
It's almost like you're taking a long ass time.
I'm not taking a long time. You keep
Is he
interrupting
taking a
me.
long time, George? Is he edging?
No, I'm not.
Did he do it?
You're just so brain rotted. You are so addicted to TikTok, to Instagram, to freaking YouTube Shorts. No one even uses YouTube Shorts except you and George. But
hey, whoa. You keep the good name YouTube Shorts out of your fucking mouth.
What good name? It's literally, it is nothing good.
You don't know that.
I've seen it with my own eyes. Anyways, so then once they get the explanation, Damian Darkblood leads Invincible to this hole in the ground, and he's like, yeah, it's almost as deep as your mom. And they're like, Damian Darkblood's like, we need to go down there to get the crown. And Invincible's like, why haven't you done it before? And Damian Darkblood's like, scary. I don't want to do that. There's scary things down there. And Invincible's like, aight. Pops his arms, pops his neck. He's ready to go.
For the listeners, he literally pops himself.
I'm getting into character.
And
then, all right, the best 5 minutes of Invincible ever put to screen.
And in counting.
They're falling.
They're still gonna be falling. I kid you not. If we unpaused it and kept recording the podcast, by the time we're done, they'll still be falling.
Actually,
you know what? Rest of episode, literally that.
I was unironically wondering, are they just gonna be falling for the rest of the episode? I was actually sitting there thinking,
it's gonna happen.
How long have they been falling for? They've been falling for a long time. Audience, it's not even like they were.
No wait,
they were doing.
Lucas, you're a nerd, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's do the math.
He's not a math nerd.
Are you? You did calculus, right? All right.
It's been years.
So gravity, right? What's that speed and stuff?
I think it's 2.71 meters per second.
Would it change since you're in the core of the Earth? Would that change?
I think you would. Would you fall faster since it's closer to the center
does gravity work the same way? Come on, man. This is not a joke. This is all seriousness. In all seriousness.
it would. I mean, like it would work the same way.
Most likely, yeah.
But I think you may fall faster because you're closer to the center of gravity. I think it may have a stronger pull on you because it's more dense there.
You're closer to the center of the gravitational pull, but at the same time, you're in the center of the whole thing as having the whole gravitational pull.
How can you have a bottomless pit in the center of the Earth?
Well, they just said it's not bottomless. It's just really deep.
Just like
I already made that joke. So, like, I'm not joking, audience.
so they're falling for an ungodly amount of time.
Yeah, however long. Like, okay, whatever the science is behind it. Guys, like, come on. None of this is scientific. But...
We don't even know how far, like, how deep into the actual core of the Earth
We don't
they
know
are.
how long
Yeah.
it takes them to even get there. We haven't even gotten there yet.
And the entire time they're falling, they're just talking about straight nonsense. Like, no, I'm being so for real.
No, I just figured it out. If, viewers like your dad, they wouldn't catch this. They wouldn't clock it. Because they never pause it like we do. He probably would have gone the entire episode without noticing Invincible Suit. Hey, Invincible Suit is not the same. He probably would have never clocked it. He probably would have enjoyed it.
I doubt my dad would have enjoyed it because as Walt here mentioned earlier, they get really preachy. Like Invincible's like, so hell is real, right? Yeah. So it's like, is heaven real? Nah. Never heard of God. Never once seen God.
It reminds me of
Clearly, he does not own an air fryer.
All right, bro.
If you're sitting 6 trillion to Israel.
Just make heaven on earth. Oh, why didn't we think of that before? Oh my god. It's like they want to sound like deep and philosophical.
They're not.
But they're just saying platitudes. I've seen more
They're
wisdom
just
from
trying to counterbalance the fact that they're helping Satan.
I've seen. Yeah.
They're trying to make it look like helping Satan is a good thing.
Dude, just
Call it someone else. Just call it Hades.
Dude,
At that point, no one's gonna fucking care.
Hercules.
yeah, the only thing it's gonna do is upset. The only thing it's gonna do
Yahweh.
is upset a majority of the Earth's population, Muslims and Christians. That's like, dude.
Oh shit, this is unenjoyable for a lot of people.
Yeah, Muslims have this like
Uyghurs especially.
Muslims have at least a similar concept of Satan, and basically to say that like God's not real doesn't just anger Christians. You're saying the same thing to Muslims.
What about Jews?
What about the argument of, bro, you're taking it too seriously? It's just a show.
They're taking themselves too
Average
seriously.
Christians be like,
With Jews, I think actually it's weird. They kind of have a concept of Satan, but he's not like the same as in Christianity. In Judaism, he's basically just a bum, like Satan.
Yeah.
And Christians make
Wait a second, how would you know?
the way they talk about him in the Old Testament. Like he's not a big player in the Old Testament.
Get a load of this
He's
guy.
only there like twice in like Genesis and Job.
You do realize Satan is not even his real name, right?
How? Okay, we're gonna get into this theology, bruh.
No, for real. Satan is not his real
Yeah,
name.
I know. Satan is
It's just a nickname.
Yeah, it's a title.
Yeah.
It's a title.
But it's not his name.
Yeah, I know.
He has a lot of them. Oral farmer, Mogger,
the good guy.
Goyim, the great Goyim.
Are you talking about clavicular?
He got mogged, bro. Did you see that big bodybuilder right next to Clavicular?
Some dude who probably doesn't even try. He's just
Dog, he was just standing there.
Hey, man.
Bro, he got L plus ratio.
I know Clavicular went home and cut his wrists that night.
Viewer discretion is
He had
advised.
flashbacks to when he got piss mogged.
Guys, Albert Einstein.
Have you guys heard of that? His fear of getting piss mogged.
What's piss mog? Like overmogged, like someone's better than you type shit?
Oh, so imagine Clavicular went to the bathroom when he was like in high school, right?
He got pissed on?
No, some dude
Pissed longer than him?
pissed with a more girthy stream. My source, Clavicular himself, on the looksmaxing.org forums, literally said, have you guys ever...
Explain his face! Explain it! Explain George's...
Can you explain that? Like George is.
Think of George's ISO speed. Any reaction.
Dude, he has like one eye more closed than the other. He's like lifting one corner of his mouth.
He's giving the look of like what's that president from 9/11? George Bush, right? Yeah, think of that when he's like, Mr. President, they just hit the second tower.
Mr. President, they just pissed Mark Clavicular.
No, wait. Will we get canceled for making a joke of that?
I mean,
9/11 or the piss mogging.
You're a funny guy.
In fact, you're one of the good ones.
You're one of the good ones. Good goyim.
Great goy.
You owe me $2 trillion.
You owe me $2 trillion. Anyways, let's stop before we get drafted to Iran.
I know we.
I know we're not for Israel.
But like, yeah, that's basically where we are. According to the captions, it says nearing bottom. Please catch bottom.
What the fuck? Wait, we paused it at the moment they're gonna reach the bottom.
I mean, I wanted to mention something.
How did I not catch that?
I don't know,
Guys.
I'm actually getting goosebumps. What the fuck?
He is. He is. Look at that, bro.
God damn.
How did I not catch that? What the fuck?
Okay, I think.
Look like he has bed bugs.
Dog. Yo, his arm got bumpy, bro. Like STD ridden bumpy, bro. But
Bruh.
Like-
Dude's becoming a toad.
Phil Swift. That's a lot of damage.
dude, this has been the most filler episode of any show I've ever seen. Actually, like I can't think of another episode that has just
One Piece.
I've never seen.
Oh
One
my
Piece.
god! No wait, Dragon Ball has a lot of filler, but you
It
know
does.
what? It's justified.
No, with Dragon
It's
Ball,
actually justified.
with Dragon Ball, at least the visuals are cool.
At least I'm dragging your nuts in my mouth.
Wait, what?
I just thought of it. I just said it. It came out.
Dog, yo, get away from my balls, bro. You're not a black woman. Get away from me. We're not gonna pretend.
I want to ask the comment section: who sounds more black?
No. No, bro.
Who sounds more white?
White?
Oh, okay.
No, guess our race just by our voices.
Retarded.
For show. Asama.
What up, chat?
Hey, yo,
essay. What up, bruh?
I think I'll use my credit card. Do you have anything non-dairy? Oh, then wait.
Okay, now we just sound retarded.
Yeah,
You guys always
Yeah.
do.
But then again, that's just typical Mexican.
Go. Okay, I'm bored. Can we just stop
Okay,
the
so
episode?
I think-
I'm bored.
I mean, actually, I think we're gonna keep watching, and then we're gonna circle back.
all right, guys. Well,
sound like-
that's been a wrap up for the.
No, it's not a wrap.
No, it's
we'll
a
be
wrap.
back. We'll be back. We'll be back.
I don't want to. I really don't.
You don't have a choice. We signed the contract, all right?
Sign the contract, big boy.
Sign a contract.
We signed the contract, big boy.
Whoa.
They're gonna want us to make an
Yeah,
episode.
if you want to kiss, just say
I don't
it.
want to kiss you, but listen, if you don't,
I just wanna
if
miss
you don't
you.
fulfill the contract, they're gonna
Yo,
take.
let's make a beat.
If you don't fulfill the contract, they're gonna take your booty cheeks. Do you want that?
Do you
realize?
Do
Do you realize?
Just pause the recording.
All right, guys, that's been it for the Last Idea podcast.
We'll
See
be
you
back
in
in 20 minutes.
We'll be back in like 5 months.
We'll be back in 20 minutes.
We're gonna go into hibernating.
Number one procrastinators.
Number one masturbators.
All right, cut it.